If this video found you, the song that is coming through is that song by Omi. Oh, I think I found myself a cheerleader. She's always there when I need her. But, but if you're not looking for someone, that's fine. I feel like someone who is, this came through a couple of times. Someone who's really feeling their new self. Um, and maybe that's what's going to call in this new person if you're looking for love. No one's forcing you, okay? But it could also be self love. I did shuffle and meditate with the cards, so we'll get some more answers, but I don't want to focus. I just don't want to focus on like the relationship that's coming in. I feel like you just need to sit in and be happy with who you've become. That's what I'm getting. Like that's what I feel like. Um I see someone, just around the house cleaning, listening to music, like just being in a happy state. Now that it doesn't mean that everything is perfect in your life. It just means that you're able to carve out, because I see like carving like a pumpkin or something, like carving out time, carving out something that allows you to just feel free and to feel like yourself and just like, keep yourself in a good mood. That's what I feel like. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's it. Maybe you are your own cheerleader now. Like, yeah, because you can't wait for people to give you credit. Not everyone wants to give you credit for what you've done. Okay? And the other thing is, not everyone knows exactly what you've been through. That's key here. There are very few people, I think, in everyone's lives who know every single aspect of you and every single step that you've taken in your journey and everything that has been thrown your way and how you've handled it and how you've come out. Um, I see someone like, I don't know, it's like dodgeball, I think. Yeah, that's when people are just throwing things at you and you have to kind of make your way through it. Not even make your way, just dodge the balls that are being thrown at you. um, yeah, that's what I feel like. No one really knows what you've been through, and it's not something you want to like, broadcast. I feel like it's just like, okay, I did that, I went through it, and I came out on the other end. But I think maybe you're actually being called to admire yourself, cheerlead for yourself, like just I hear rah rah. Yeah, do it. I don't know. That's what's coming through. Okay, this is a much. So earlier I recorded a reading that was like, the messages came in really quickly. The post just before this one. Okay, that was wild. And then the energies kind of settled down. I feel like now what I'm channeling in, since I got a chance to meditate, they didn't just say go. Um, I feel, I want to say I feel happy with the potential, like with what's, excuse me, with what could be coming in or what I think I'm drawing in, or I'm just ready for. It feels good. It feels happy. Happy is the word. Happy feet, I'm hearing. When we were talking about dancing while you're cleaning. Page of Wands, look at how happy she is. Look at that. Huh. Is that happy? I didn't even realize what I split the deck on. Look at that. Nine of Cups. Oh my goodness. And look, smiles, smiles all around. Guys, look, smiles. Smiles, 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 smiles all around. Oh my God, what did I say? It's happy. It's happy. It's time for you to be happy. Again, that doesn't mean that everything, that's going on in your life is perfect and, everything is settled and sorted. There are probably very few times in our lives where we're going to feel like that. Because this existence is really about learning and growing and evolving, right? And so kind of learn through discomfort, sometimes, but I don't know. I feel like you're acknowledging all that, but you're just like, whatever. I can handle it. I know who I am. Throw it at me is what I heard. Whoa. Okay. You really are ready for whatever life can dish out. But you're not, again, it's not arrogance. This is just, this feels like blissful almost. I don't know. I want to get more for you guys. So we're gonna use these cards. I feel like using this first. I know I split the deck. Okay, let me just finish what I was doing. Let's finish the shuffle. Okay, and then I'm going to take this deck has been calling me the past couple of days. Oh, look at that piece on the bottom and love. Look at that. But love for oneself. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. And this piece, I am a being of love and I release all negative energies. I think that's where you are. Okay, again, this doesn't mean that you're oblivious to what's going on. That's not what we're talking about. But it's kind of like acceptance. Acceptance that, all right, we learn through, I guess you can say through the hardships or through the struggles, but you learn through lessons. That's how you grow. That's how you become more skilled at being you. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Look at that. Peace and love. That's nice. Oh, wait. I usually hold it up for you to look at and kind of just. I love this. I feel like this is an image I can get like sucked into. I don't know. It's beautiful. Okay. All right. So, whatever meaning you draw from it, let's see. Doing it again. Oh, loneliness is on the bottom. I know that I'm never alone. Okay, actually not the bottom where I split. Oh, and I split. Well, love was at the bottom. Okay. All right, so shuffle. Let's see. What should we tell them about being their own cheerleader? Content is coming through. Like you're happy with. Okay, wait a minute. What are you saying? So you're happy with where you are in your life, but you know there's more for you to achieve. And I see like I feel like I don't know if this is an actual video game or that's the because it's pixelated. It looks like that, but it's like you reach the end of the video game, and like I don't know, is that a teddy bear? Maybe it's a teddy bear. It's like jumping and going yay. That's what I see. Um, I don't know where that's from. I'm not a video game person. Yeah. I just heard defeated the big boss. So, all right, I guess someone's a gamer. I guess I don't know. I guess you feel like you defeated the big boss and you're up to the next level. Do you want to come out or no? Okay. Whoa, those two wanted to come out. Wow. And peace again. Peace just flipped over. I'll take that. Okay, what's at the bottom? Surrender. I can release my need to control. I told you, every time I see this, I think of a lab. So I don't know if you work in a lab. It looks like a petri dish and bacteria. Yeah, maybe that's it. You're in the flow. This came through a while ago because of that the prayer of serenity or the serenity, gosh, I forgot again, or the serenity prayer, that is coming through again. Maybe you saw that, or that's just something that you recite on your own. um, wow, okay, yeah. So you're just kind of like surrendering to the flow of life. You're like, okay, I know you've got me, so just guide me. And I see someone holding, what is that called, that part of the boat, the rudder, which usually in the back, and it kind of looks like a flat panel with a rod that you can move it around, um, and navigate, or at least redirect the boat with. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's at the bottom. Freedom. fear, I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. But I want to hold these two together. Like you're surrendering that fear. You're not sitting in this, because fear really comes from our need to control and our need to know the outcome. We're not always going to know the outcome. Okay, this got my attention. Relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my highest good or my higher good. Oh, this is another one of those images, because look, within each of those petals, I guess, I feel like I see stars. I don't know. Okay, we'll put that there. Yeah. So you've gotten to the point where you feel like there's nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. It just came through. I think you've just accepted it. Like you're not in that energy of like stress and fear and anxiety anymore. You've kind of like, I see someone whistling. You're kind of like, all right, this is where you are. Peace and freedom. I don't think I read freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. That is where you are. Wow. You're at peace with knowing that you don't control everything, but what you can control, what is in your hands, you are making the most of it. And that's giving you a sense of freedom because you feel like you're creating your life. Like I see building blocks. So you're building the life that you want, that makes you happy, that fulfills you with a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Oh, that's beautiful. That's nice. Okay, let's see. Let's use this deck. What else can you give me? Three of Wands, Nine of Cups on the bottom, Three of Wands. She's climbing her way up the ladder. I heard rat race. So maybe you've decided that you don't want to be a part of that rat race. Like you're not competing with, oh my God, you're your own cheerleader. Why was that so hard to get out? Cheerleader. You're not competing with anyone else. Your only competition is you yesterday. Wow. What the heck happened here? Okay, then let me, do you not want me to shuffle? Let's try it again. Ooh, Page of Wands again. The Tower on the bottom. It's going to be an abrupt change, but I feel like I'm being drawn to, is that called a scythe? What is that? That instrument that she's using to cut the bananas. That is what I'm being drawn to. I feel like you're like slicing through any obstacles is what I want to say. Like that's what I see. So even if there's something that catches you off guard, you can handle it. At least that's the energy I'm getting. Thank you. It's a new way of living, I want to say, for you. Maybe you were someone who's, I want to say, riddled with anxiety, because that's what I'm hearing. And I see, like, oh yeah, it left you with like holds. Again, you didn't feel fulfilled. This was a time in your life where you just felt like everything that was coming at you felt like a direct hit. Okay, and it was leaving you with, you know, those papers that they hang when you go to a certain range, where you can use. I think I have to be careful with how I describe this. An instrument with a bullet. um, but yeah, so they hang up that paper mark for you to aim at, and you know you the more you practice, the more that paper mark ends up riddled with bullets, right? So that's what I see. That's what that. It felt like those obstacles that were coming at you left those holes. Kind of felt like you took them as personal attacks almost. Like I see someone like, like WTF, what are you doing to me? But that was before, and now you're at the point where you're kind of like, all right, I get it. And I feel like you feel like it's a game. Like, okay, now this is the next level, time to defeat the next big boss. That's how you're viewing things. It's like, all right, I can take this, I can do it. You're your own cheerleader. Ooh, Queen of Coins and the Tower. Well, yeah, Tower's at the bottom. The Queen of Coins. She's on top. I have to be careful. I have to cover this. Okay, we'll just hold it like this. So you can see Queen of Coins, and then you could see her face. So, yeah, she's on top. Like she's made it through. And look at, let's cover it again. Look at her face. Look at the confidence. Right there we go. I feel like saying like, yeah, I'm a badass and I know it. That's nice. In one of the other decks, there's a card. What does it say? Is it divine badass or badass soul? That's what I feel like. I think that's who you feel like you are, who you've become. Like, yeah, I could take anything. Oh, look at that. The Hangman. It's a new perspective for you. You view things from this newfound angle. Like that's what it took for you. Oh, that's what it took for you to change your life. And now that you've made that mental change, the physical is also going to change. Okay, what you attract is going to change. How you perceive. You don't perceive these events as obstacles anymore. You perceive them as challenges. Again, like something to conquer. It's like, okay, you think you're giving this to me because you know I can handle it. And I can. Again, that video game like mentality. Is that? I guess. Okay. That's nice. That's upside down. What is that? Ace of Cups, a new emotional beginning. And what did I say? You feel fulfilled. Again, regardless of what it is that's going on in your life, you know who you are. You know how you can. I was going to say how you can get through this. You know you can get through this, and you know you can handle it. That's a new what? I was about to say new me, new you. But what I wanted to say was new year, new me. That was weird. Okay, I don't know what that was. New me, new you. Oh, okay. We did reference on relationships. I put that back. Okay, so it could be romantic relationships, it could be friendships. But yeah, maybe it's a change in how you deal with your interpersonal relationships. Okay, take that how it resonates. Okay. Do we have anything else for them? I don't know. I just feel like saying that's it. Four of Swords. I feel like those past challenges, the ones that kind of kept. Okay. Oh, like it doesn't belong. It doesn't belong here anymore. But I just wanted to show you what you came out of. Okay. Those past relationships or those past events that kept you here. Remember I said you felt like you were riddled with either anxiety or you just kind of felt broken down. That time kind of forced you to rest and reflect. That's what I'm getting from this one. Okay? Like look, he's bound and tied up. So I feel like it restrained you in a way to the point where you felt restricted and you felt like, oh my gosh, I can't get out. Almost like Eight of Swords ish, but in that card, like she's able to free herself. She's just blindfolded to it. But this one, it feels like you felt like your hands were tied, like there was nothing you could get through. But then you got through it somehow, some way. You found your way, right? And so that is what's making you feel like I got through that. I can get through anything. I am. I just am. Like I am capable. I'm fortified. I heard. Okay. I am me. Maybe you're saying affirmations to yourself, and that's really Yeah, I'm invincible. Oh, what's that song? Because I heard I'm invincible, but I heard it. Is that Carrie Underwood? I'm not sure. Where she really like pronounces every single word. And I am invincible. Again, I'm not a singer, so don't. But yeah, it obviously sounded better than what I just did. But anyway, ah, okay. Keep it up. If it's the affirmations that you're doing, if it's that you're viewing life as like a video game where you have a challenge to overcome, whatever it is, it's put you. Oh, I want to hold up freedom actually, and this. I feel like flanking this card with. There you go. It's put you in this position, okay, where you feel peace, you feel at peace, you feel freedom, like you're in this new emotional beginning. That's where you are, okay? That's nice. That's a good place to be. That feeling that you're your own cheerleader and you know that you're invincible, you're unstoppable. I'm unstoppable today. Today and every day. Okay, what is that? That's Sia, I think, right? I love that one. Yeah. Okay, I think that is it. Because I feel like it's just so clear. So I hope this resonated for you. And stay in that. Stay in that knowing that here, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Take a screenshot of that if you need to, okay? Let me hold it like this. There you go. All right. Stay there. That's a I was gonna say that's a good feeling, but then that's the best was about to come out. Ooh, courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. That's exactly what you're doing. That is exactly what you're doing every single day in this new you. Bravo. Congratulations. Keep it up. I really hope this resonates for you, okay? I like that idea of seeing life as a video game and every oh, that would have been a notification. Everything that comes up is just it's just a challenge to prove to yourself and to prove to others to just God, to overcome it and be proud of yourself. Right? That is beautiful. All right. Well, whenever you see this, I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful night. I'll see you in the next video. Okay? Bye.